Chapter 3, you might be thinking. But he's dead. Or is he? Outside the temple, he has transferred his consciousness to the captain outside. And he quickly transmogged himself to look like himself again. Damn, he thought. Some of his guard lay on the steps. He'd only brought 30, and 2 doom scythes and a night scythe. Fall back inside the temple, he ordered. And they all went back in the temple. And he used his little staff and brought the ones that had fallen over back to life. And they were like, thanks mate, love that. So he goes back. He goes through the hallway. He sort of flings the rock away. Because it's in the way and he's like, fuck this. Instead of doing the riddle, like he did before, he just destroys the gate. He just breaks through it. And then he's back in the spirit chamber. Look at his dead body. He must collect the souls. Now, these guys are still here. He still doesn't like these guys. But he has a plan. He has a cube. It's a very nice cube. And it flashes. Boop. Where have they gone? They've vanished. He picks up the cube and speaks to it. Do not worry. You will not be separated from your beloved gem. Because they are now in the cube. He approaches the soul gem and he punches the skull and he grabs the gem. This is his gem now. His hand did not curl or blacken. His back teeth did not go white hot. His bones did not crack. No regrets, he thought. Oh no! He's getting a security alert on his buzzer. Something has broken loose on the solemnness. His mind goes to the solemnness. As much as it's his museum, he's very lost. He doesn't really know where he's going, and he has to work out his way to find out what's wrong. It's a maze, he thinks. Oh god, wait. Okay. This is fine. Oh god. He's very lost and confused. I want to go anywhere. I want to go anywhere. It's a race against time. What are you doing down here? That doesn't go anywhere. Did none of them go anywhere? Did I pick an unsolvable puzzle? I picked an unsolvable puzzle. What this? Really goofy. None of them don't go anywhere. Okay, well just imagine they go somewhere. He finds a door that is stressed from overuse. The glyph sigils of protection threatening death unless you're Trazin. Intruder cam! The intruder has found some scarabs. They're asleep, so they're upside down, collecting energy. And he does some gang signs to get them to take him somewhere after they wake up. They wake up, and they're like, okay, come with us. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then the door is like, and then the door opens, and they go through the door, and he just sort of follows. This is Inifinte the Diviner, Master Astromancer of the Sautek dynasty, Architect of Time, and the last Seer of the Necrontyr. So, Trazin was lost on the Eldar planet, and he had to climb up a tower. He got into a night scythe, which was upside down, because it had a captive wormhole on its belly, and he jumped into the belly. Boom. He's back, and he's got the gem. No one else will be coming back. The scythes might, but none of the other Necrons he took with him will. They're just trapped there now. As he exits the wormhole, he sees Sanit, the Light Sculptor, his chief curator. Solemnness rejoices at your return, Master. Trazin looks around like the John Travolta meme. Does it? There was only Sonnet and a Wraith to collect the artifacts. There was no one else there. Everyone else has been asleep. Everyone else is gonna be asleep for 10 more millennia. He was woken early, and he just had to the smallest amount of people to help him run the museum. He puts the gem in the box. Display the primitives in the Aldari display gallery between the craft welders and the Drukhari. And the gem? He takes the gem back. He thinks, I'll deal with this. Meet me in the War in Heaven gallery. There's another security alert. Exhibit break. Downward sector. Gallery MXX3. Thoth subcontinent. That's the Hrud Burrow ecosystem. God damn it. Deploy the containment phalanx. And hurt the exhibit? They're trying to dig out. They'll destroy the burrow. They'll destroy the chapels and the tunnels. We can repopulate them from storage. The fault protocols should have caught the Tesseract failure. Instead it took 2 microseconds. Show me all the door activations. There was a gate activation in the reserve gallery 2 solar orbits ago. The encryption key matches a swarm of maintenance scarabs listed as inactive. Dun dun dun! This is the War in Heaven gallery. There are Aldiri, a Krork, Cainite warriors with green armor, a Jokiro slave, opposite Necrontyr dummies in ancient armor from the Flesh Times. He remembers it all, but he doesn't remember what he looked like. He attended every battle, embalming fallen Pharons. After the transfer to metal, the memories are clearer. Armies of metal versus reptilian old ones. Imatech the Stormlord, carving through them like a death god. The dead gods that feasted on suns. Ooh. He saw something on the floor. A hex. He's not a sorcerer, but he knows what it's like. Chronomancy, he thought. Be gone! He poked it with his staff. His staff is a relic of forgotten wizardry. And the glyph disappears. And he carries on through his little museum, and he finds himself in the old Necrontyr gallery. There are pipes and scrolls from the Flesh Times, and Trazine's old cane. In the center was Orican. Woo! He was weaving more hexes, peeling back security layers to access the object. The last layer turned purple and he poked it with his finger. Horns sounded, gongs crashed, bright lights started shining everywhere. Bastard, he thought. He went back in time. He saw a glyph he drew 2 microns off. He had been reliving the last 20 minutes over and over for 3 years to get this object. He reaches in. He takes the cube. The Astrarium Mysterious, he says. Trazine has entered at this point. Interesting. I'd wondered what that was. Archivist. Ori bowed.
I want to see bigger circles, and I want to see more respectful bows.
Astromancer. Travine bowed back. Had you announced your arrival, I would have arranged an honor guard. Oh, it's no problem, mate. Give it back, though. Nah, you stole it first. It's not yours anyway. Nuh-uh. They were dead. That's archaeology. And then Ori attacks with his Sailor Moon staff. Pew, 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 woo! And they're fighting. Trazine dies. That's the end of the book. Again. But before we end the book, Orican starts talking again. Lord of Solanus, Keeper of Trinkets, peerless in arrogance, Lord of Forgotten, he's still alive. The new Trazine sneaks up on him and bonks him on the back of the head, and he falls over. I have fallen. Now Trazine has the cube. Is this the actual Astrarium Mysterious? To which Orican replies, yeah bud, you suck though. I preserve, you predict. I can predict your future, Ori. You're an antique. I could display you. You who warned us of the deceiver's betrayal. Orican's got a stasis field on his legs so he can't get up. That's why I've fallen down and I can't get up. What use are visions when the powerful don't heed them? You march to your doom over my auguries. My powers have grown since. I will destroy the past. Oh, he should have fallen the other way. Hang on. Ori butts his head backwards, knocking over the plinth behind him. Oh no! The jars! They are falling! There isn't just one jar, there's lots of jars. They're falling! Oh no! Trazine dives for the jar. No! He says. He tries to catch it, and he would have done. He technically did. But his hands are made out of metal. So even though he caught it, it shatters. He's angry. It was a beautiful pot. It was bright purple. 4th Dynasty Salketh. A midsummer night, sky above the Necrontyr homeworld, a starfield in twilight. It even had fingerprints from the potter baked into it. But now it's destroyed. Trazine starts shouting at Oricon. Fuck you, mate. You're barbarian. He starts shouting at the Lich Guard behind him, while also reading out the pots that have broken, trying to fix them in his head and record the damage. Nihiluk, 12th Dynasty. Kill him. Thocht, 19th Dynasty. Kill him. Ogdobek, 30th Dynasty. Kill him! The Lich Guards start attacking Ori. Rah! Rah! But they're not allowed to go anywhere near the stuff that is broken, because Trazine's already upset. Ori says, "Give me the Mysterious, bud." Trazine says, "No, you destroyed the last pots of our flesh dynasty." And then Ori kicks over another display. He's stood up by now. Hang on, let me stand him up. He knocks over a display of pipes. Trazine says, "Fuck's sake, stop." And then he knocks over another display of surgical instruments, creating somewhat of a boxing ring, if you will. Come at me, bro. 1v1 me in the museum. He leaps in, shouting, "Vandal!" And he suplexes. Oh wait, that's in his pocket. That's in Trazine's pocket. And he suplex jumps on Oricon. And Oricon is knocked down. It's like two old men fighting with their walking sticks. Ori throws his stick at another display case. No, what the fuck, man? Stop! And then he jumps on Ori even more and starts pounding him in the face. "Just give me the box," says Ori. "Maybe, but only if you undo all the destruction." And then he stops punching him in the face. And Oricon's like, okay, we might have a deal here. But he's got his fingers crossed the whole time. But Trazine doesn't want his museum to be any more damaged. And he knows that this is an opportunity for them to fix it. Trazine puts the box on the ground between them. "If I undo this, you'll have no memory of this, and we'll just do this again. Forever." Oh no! What's this? A gun! Q! He shoots the cube. Q! He shoots himself. He's gone. He didn't have time to even try and grab him. The transdimensional beamer is an old Necron gun that shoots things into other destinations. He stood in the center of his ruined gallery. Although there's two of them. He stood in the center of his ruined gallery. He wants revenge. Ah! And that's the end of chapter 3. Thank you for watching. I have a Discord and I stream Warhammer painting over on Twitch. Why not come join? Leave a like, subscribe, and a little comment.